The Bharat Empire has always been a source of amusement for Chinese netizens, and I admire their imaginative ability. Xiaomi released the first 3nm mobile chip by a Chinese company, Xiaomi, marking another Chinese firm joining the elite mobile chip design club. Xiaomi expected heroic cheers, but cruelly, it faced more mockery and insults than praise. Humorous Chinese netizens raised a question. If an Indian company released a 3nm chip, what would that scene look like? Honestly, designing a 3nm mobile chip, integrating numerous other functional chips into an SoC solution, and achieving performance comparable to top chips from Apple and Qualcomm in professional tests. The technical value of Xiaomi's Xiaomi is undeniable. But in China, all netizens turn into chip experts, sharply pointing out that it uses a modified ARM public architecture, relies on TSMC's advanced process, and would be choked if the United States imposed a blockade. Fairly speaking, Apple, Qualcomm, and even Huawei started with modified ARM architectures before gradually designing their own cores. Without TSMC, Qualcomm and Apple would also collapse. So, this shouldn't negate the strong research capabilities of Xiaomi's chip design team or the milestone significance of Xiaomi. Yet Chinese netizens don't buy it, launching a soul-searching question at Xiaomi. Why hasn't the United States banned you? Because you don't have core technology like Huawei. Yes, this is how Chinese people view technological achievements. They must be advanced and independently controllable, or they're worthless. Chinese people would rather chase Huawei's 7nm chip, the incomplete Harmony OS ecosystem, and spend more to buy Huawei products. But if the same thing happened in India, suppose Tata Group's chip company released the world's first 3nm cow dung chip with performance close to Apple's A18. How would Indian media celebrate? India would claim to have joined the world's chip superpower club, leading advanced chip manufacturing. Then, dominating the IT industry and leading globally in AI, 5G, and other fields would be a piece of cake. Apple and Qualcomm would be sidelined, and TSMC would be dismissed as worthless. Modi would send diplomatic envoys to multiple countries to loudly proclaim India's great strength. Pocky Sharma would produce a week-long special, analyzing why India could suddenly rise in the chip industry to become a superpower. She would display 256 expressions, marveling at this human miracle. Meanwhile, she would belittle Chinese companies 1,000 times, concluding that China couldn't catch up with India for 50 years. YouTube, X, TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, and other platforms would be flooded by Bharat Empire netizens, with slogans like India First and Jai Hind filling the comment sections. If you don't believe it, just look at a recent story about the Bharat Empire's space satellite docking. After 2 weeks of struggle, the Bharat Empire's 2 satellites failed to dock as planned. When everyone stopped paying attention, ISRO suddenly announced docking success, claiming India joined the space docking club. But when netizens questioned why the docking wasn't live-streamed and demanded videos or photos, ISRO gave no response. This didn't stop Bharat media and netizens from wildly celebrating India as a true space technology superpower. I predicted then that such fakery would lead to multiple accidents. Sure enough, India failed 2 satellite launches in 2025, becoming a global laughingstock. A country that explored Mars, landed on the moon's south pole, and completed space docking, yet failed consecutive satellite launches. It's truly baffling. Imagine, with nearly zero 5G core patents, India claims to lead 5G technology with 99% coverage, the world's best. With almost no reserves in core technologies like power batteries, motors, or electronic control systems, they dare to hold a Green Bharat Summit to lead global green mobility. After tweaking GDP algorithms twice to include cow dung, their per capita GDP is still lower than Bangladesh. Yet they dare to declare becoming a developed nation by 2047. After having 6 planes shot down by Pakistan without downing a single Pakistani plane, they somehow announced a great victory and celebrated nationwide for 10 days. If such a country successfully developed a 3 nanometers chip, what kind of crazy celebration would that be? Some Indian netizens ask me, can't you stop mocking India and offer constructive criticism? Fine, I'll say this. You need a basic understanding of the world and India's real strength. Face India's achievements and challenges with a rational, objective mindset. Work harder. Stay humble. Most importantly, maintain a habit of self-criticism. Don't be swayed by vanity, and avoid indulging in self-delusion.